I'm so excited. We are starting off strong this morning.
Absolutely.
This is a game that you are obsessed with, I know for sure.
I am currently obsessed with, yes.
Yeah, most of my friends are obsessed with it. Everybody I know is obsessed with it right now. Talking about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Joining us right now, we've got Chris and Brendan. Thank you so much for coming by, guys.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Hey. I can't hear about a chicken or a dinner or a chicken dinner. I can't hear about like a 6-piece bucket without just thinking about Battlegrounds now.
Apologies.
No, thank you.
Don't apologize for greatness.
I feel I have to. People are telling me that they're, losing time with their kids and stuff like this from just I'm missing my dissertation because I was playing your game. And it's like, dude.
Yeah. Well, that's what it means to be a drug dealer, my friend.
Yes.
And that's where you are right now.
Okay. I accept that life.
Some very exciting announcements from you guys.
Yeah, we had a busy E3, so we're coming to Xbox.
Yeah.
Woo. I said woo.
Woo,
I'm very
woo
excited.
indeed.
Yeah. It's also morning and I haven't had coffee yet.
Right there with you.
Demure moo. Woo.
And we have other stuff like systems for the game. So with the vaulting system coming in with the climbing, we have some zombies. No word on when they're coming in yet, but some interesting stuff. New weather and a new weapon. So
yeah, so let's run all that stuff down. First of all, if I'm playing Battlegrounds on my Xbox One, is there any difference? Technically, is there any difference to modes? Is there any difference to world size? Is there any difference to anything we know?
It should be the same game.
Absolutely the same.
Exactly.
100-player cap and everything.
Yep.
Wow, that's impressive. That's been, I can't think of another title that has that many simultaneous players going currently.
No,
No, not off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rad.
I like how chill you are about all of these things. You were just like, yeah, yeah, we're coming. Woo.
No, that might be a
we have the most.
hellstorm.
We have the most players.
It's going to be awesome. Trust me. I like literally could not be more excited about the game coming to Xbox. I've been playing it a ton, and I've been carefully like not tweeting about it, not texting it. Just like, and then.
I had to be careful with the people I follow.
Yeah,
so
right?
I couldn't follow Xbox.
Right.
I couldn't follow you guys. It's just like, okay, I know them, but I can't follow them yet.
The rollout of all the things you've announced at E3 too has been such an interesting stepped thing where you got the E3, the original Microsoft press conference, like it's coming to Xbox, and that was just kind of a very slice of action style trailer, and then it was like, oh yeah, and while we're doing that, you can also climb on things. We got some more guns. And then after that, there was another reveal with the zombie mode.
Yeah, we stacked them high.
Why do you keep playing with my heart?
I know we like that. Like the zombie stuff was done in 2 days, 3 days by myself and the lead animator, where we just wanted to show off the stuff we had. We had seen the zombie mode that Custom Games had done, and when we were in Prague, we decided, right, we just mocap some zombie animations. So
you just banged out a zombie mode over a weekend in Prague.
With just the animations.
With just the animations.
Just the animation. So we put them into the game to show what they look like. We still want to flesh out the zombie mode and figure out what we want to do with it, but we just wanted to show it off because it looks cool.
It does look cool. What do you envision for that mode? How do you see it going?
Oh, it's going to be players versus players. So like all the zombies will be player controlled. So like 90 versus 10 basically, and and whatever else the community can come up with.
So, and this is something we were speculating about when this was announced. I'm playing. I get killed by a zombie. Am I still in? Am I a zombie now?
Reanimate, yes.
Okay.
We have reanimation actions of him on the ground, then jumping up to be a zombie.
Amazing. So how long am I laying around watching myself get looted before I can just tear into people?
No idea. It's
no balance.
We're working on optimization at the moment, right? That I just need to keep saying that because people are like, "Oh, you're putting in zombies. Oh, the main game is we're coming to Xbox. We're going to kill the PC version. That's it. It's over. It's done with. Now we're focused." And it's like, no, separate teams, big team. No, but yeah.
Zombies, obviously the most visually just like, oh, I get it, zombies. But I want to talk about how climbing and traversal is going to add to this game because I feel like it's going to change everything.
Oh, no, it really is. It's going to give a verticality to the world and allow you to get places where you wouldn't expect. And because it's fully dynamic, it just interacts with what's in front of you. So we just set height limits and, yeah.
So let's talk about that. I'm standing in front of a 3-story bombed out house. I don't want to go inside because I feel like there may be some people inside. How nimble am I? Am I getting in through a 3rd-story window?
No, you're not.
Okay.
It's not Assassin's Creed climbing up the side of buildings.
Do I have wrist blades? What's going on? Eagle vision? Can I fall into hay?
Can I get a grappling hook?
Grappling hooks?
I would like a grappling hook.
I would love a grappling hook.
Oh,
If I could put that in officially, I would love a grappling hook.
Can you not see a man in this shirt grappling up the side of a building?
I just want to take somebody out with a grappling hook. Right?
Can you weaponize it too? This is amazing. We're having a whole concept session right now.
We literally
We're pitching
cannot,
things.
and I don't mean this as a pun, but we literally cannot put him on the hook for this. We cannot do it. Gus's ears just went.
The man-
I heard that. It's amazing.
Yeah, no.
The man banged out a
Very
zombie
punny.
mode in a weekend.
Yeah.
Well, animations.
And, so
Animator did that. I just edited the video.
it's not Assassin's Creed. You're saying we're not
No.
that nimble. So
Although
if
we
I-
have the coat.
If I am outside of that 3-story building, what can I climb?
Oh no! So it's basically you can climb over walls,
Okay.
up to about 2 meters in height.
All right, so you're mantling, you're kind of
Yeah,
vaulting
exactly.
over
You
things.
can dive out of windows. We have a few different animations depending on how long the object is. So sometimes you'll step on top of it. Sometimes you'll slide across it. So we want to be able to get it that you like jump across a car bonnet and sort of slide across the bonnet. So this kind of stuff just to add those little action moments.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. The new weather looks amazing as well.
Yeah, we're really
How
happy
is
with
that
that.
going to affect combat, affect what I'm doing?
It just changes up the type of game you play, so you're not necessarily playing as a sniper all the time. In Battlefield 1, I play sniper all day, and then but when the fog rolls in, you have to do assault or support or something like that, and that's what I want to do. That you just change up your play style and try to give more variety to the match you play.
And I feel like 2 new maps as well, and those are
Yeah.
going to play into the weather very heavily. One of them is a desert. Is that correct?
One's like Peruvian desert, like sand-swept. I did say sandstorm, but I meant that it was like covered over by a sandstorm, not that we would have active sandstorms on the map. I just don't want to get my technical team in trouble because they'll be like, no, we can't do that. What are you talking
Sandstorms
about?
are coming in the grappling hook update.
Yes, with
Great.
the new shirt DLC.
So tell me about these 2 new maps and kind of what you were going for with them and what you wanted the dynamic and the feeling of them to be.
Well, we actually left it up to the team decided to suggest ideas, and the 2 that came forward were, like as I said, a deserty based map, and then one in the Adriatic. And the Adriatic was designed by our lead terrain artist or environmental artist, Sergi, and he's just spent the last 2 months just going through everything to do with that region. We've got a really cool like ruined cosmodrome in the center of it. It's like, and they're both all new maps are like 8x8 as well, so like big, and it's just about providing lots of content for the public.
I feel like I haven't fully explored the map that I have yet. I mean, to be fair, most of the time you're running for your life or trying not to.
Yeah, I mean,
seen,
we want
but-
to do stuff like free roam modes, but we have such a relatively small team still, that we're still trying to just focus on what we need to fix rather than sort of adding in lots of new stuff.
But even at the same time, it feels like you're adding and tweaking things so quickly for such a small team. It's been really amazing to watch it grow.
We have to give the art team some work. It's like they can't touch optimization. So we put in a new weapon and stuff. We have the Groza coming in, which is a beast. I mean, that thing is going to destroy people.
What range do you recommend that for?
It's medium to short to medium. It will destroy things, and then long range it'll be pretty stable as well. So that's why it's a crate only AOR, because it's just so powerful. Like level 3 vests will not save you.
Really?
Oh well, no, because it's like 7.62 high rate of fire and pretty stable. So you're going to be getting a lot of bullets on target very quickly.
Wow.
I look forward to being riddled with bullets very quickly by that very soon.
Yeah, you're gonna hate the gun.
Especially now that you're changing around the different weather patterns. I already end up. I mean, it's a game that has taught me so much about the. It's like the Tyrannosaurs really were on point. If something's not moving, you don't see it, and now it's not going to be moving in the shadows.
Yeah,
Why you wanna give me a heart attack?
that's what we do. It's a scare factory.
This game has made me more afraid of doors than I ever have been in my
Right?
entire life.
It's crazy. If there's just a bend in a hallway now, I feel like I just have to check around the corner very, very carefully. Even just like coming up the stairs here. I have PTSD.
Yeah?
I have Battlegrounds
You
PTSD.
peeking now?
I am. I'm straight
You
peeking.
battle peeking?
Battle peeking. I
we
feel
need
like,
to fix.
talking about the zombie mode, this is something you saw players doing. You were like, this is amazing. We want to kind of take from that. Let's talk about community involvement and how you've kind of been watching and taking feedback and what things you've noticed and added based on the community.
I mean, from when we started, we always wanted very open development. We wanted, I come from a consumer point of view. I'm not, in the industry very long, so I didn't know how games were made. So, coming into this, myself and the executive producer both agreed. We were like, listen, we got to show people how games are made. And as a result, we had closed alpha and closed beta, but we invited, I think, total about 80,000 people sort of helped us test over the beta and alpha periods, and they gave us feedback then on the balance of systems and what weapons they liked, what weapons they didn't. We sat down with some of the top Battle Royale streamers from H1 and Arma 3, and we interviewed them. Like our gunplay lead Marek sat down for an hour with each of them and just asked them what they wanted from the game. So we've been we have our game to make and we know what we want to do to it, but regarding balance and feedback for systems, the community is invaluable, especially for a game like a Battle Royale game mode.
Yeah, and talking about that community involvement, mods are also going to be on the Xbox One X version as well, right?
I'm not sure.
I think so. Like maybe curated mods.
Okay, something where you're kind of just like picking the best and making sure they work. And
directionally, we always support that kind of thing. I think the technical implementation that you see from different people varies, but directionally, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean even for the PC version as well, modding will come, but we have to figure out how to do it right. And I want to reward modders. I want to find a way to support them for creating great content, because there's been lots of ways they've been trying to do this, but it hasn't worked. So we want to think about it hard, but modding it's where I came from. So
yeah, how's the transition going into Xbox? Has that been a pretty smooth thing for your game?
Yeah, I mean we have a team called or a company called Anticto. They're based in Spain. They do our character customization system, and they're handling the Xbox development. And it's great because it doesn't impact on the main PC development because it's a separate team. And we're working on Unreal, and that carrying over to Xbox. It's designed to be multi-platform, so it's great. I mean, yeah. And as well, like the Xbox Dev Kit, it's really good for both Xbox but also PC because it finds the optimization bottlenecks and stuff like that. So it's really going to help us optimize all versions of the game.
That's really interesting because that's the second time I've heard a developer say that optimizing for this platform has really greatly benefited all other versions of the game.
Yeah, we have some great debugging tools, and they can actually find things that, places CPU bottlenecks and things like that, so that you can step through and find those, and then fixes you make there for the Xbox version can reflect back on the PC version.
I want to talk about, developing for the Xbox, bringing things over to the Xbox. ID at Xbox, Chris, had such a strong showing this year.
It was awesome.
During the press conference. It was amazing. Number one, we got a release date for Cuphead.
September 29th.
Cuphead is real.
September 29th.
September 29th. It's really coming. Tell us about some of the other exciting things that are coming to ID Xbox.
Oh my gosh. So we showed off some really cool games. We showed off new gameplay footage from Ashen, which is just looking amazing. Just super dark, super creepy, super intense combat. Tacoma got a release date, which is August 2nd, which is the new follow-up adventure game from the folks who made Gone Home. It's going to be really neat. You get to a space station. Something happened.
Explore.
Dun,
exactly. And then we showed off Artful Escape, which is like an amazingly cool-looking, just beautiful, pink, sparkly gem. I don't even know how to describe it.
Annapurna, man, they're doing some weird, wild stuff.
Those guys are awesome.
I absolutely love it. And then Brendan, Battlegrounds. What's the date on Battlegrounds for the Xbox? Do we have one?
No launch yet.
Okay.
Or date, yeah. Later this year. We want to make sure it's right before we put it out there.
Absolutely. Well, Brendan, Chris, thank you so much for coming by and joining us today. So excited about everything ID at Xbox has going on. Obviously very excited about every single way I can play Battlegrounds everywhere I am. So thank you guys so much.